Let's go to the craziest game of the week. The Bears defeat the Bengals 47-42. With this win, the Bears move to 5-3 and the Bengals fall to 3-6. Wild game here, absolute shootout, all offense, no defense. Started the first second with the Bengals kickoff return and kept it going all the way, capping it off with the Loveland touchdown to seal the game. Bengals offense the last two games, 38 points, 42 points, lost both. Absolute trash cans on defense for the Bengals. Jamar and Chase Brown, they let their frustrations known with the defense in the locker room after in interviews. They were not happy, clearly calling out their defense. What did you see from this game? What did you see from the
As
Bears and the
yeah,
Bengals?
yeah, as a Jamar Chase and Chase Brown fantasy owner in our Wofford League, I love seeing them call out their team and hope they keep putting up some points. But you have to wonder is how long this Al Golden experiment at DC is going to last for Cincinnati. You know that he just came over from Notre Dame. He's been in the college ranks for a while, so you have to wonder if this is just a 1 year thing and he's going to go back down. I know his alma mater, Penn State's got some openings, so could be back in Happy Valley this year. But the personnel wise and scheme wise, it just doesn't seem like they have a chance this year. And especially, you'd think with how little they've invested in their offensive line, they would have enough salary cap remaining to invest in that defense, and they just haven't had the personnel the last few years there.
No, they're bottom five in defense spending. I think it's like $69 million. Could be off a little bit, but it's somewhere around there. Before the season, you made a prediction that Kyle Monangai would be a really good running back in this league. This game, breakout game, 26 carries, 176 yards, 3 for 5 catching, 22 yards. Monangai looks really good. He looks a lot like he reminds me of like a rookie year Pacheco. What do you think of Monangai so far?
Yeah, very physical runner. That's how he always was at Rutgers. If you, funny enough with them, they finally have a quarterback now that he's not there. But he was their entire offense the past like 4 years in college. So I'm sure it's nice for him to have someone else like Caleb play well and take the load off of him. But I think he's going to keep cutting into that carry share in the backload in the backfield there. And the offense, it seems like it's finally clicking for the Bears for the first time, probably in my lifetime.
It's tough to like. You want to say the Bears had a really good offensive week, but then you're like, yeah, they played the Bengals. I can't take anything they did this week too seriously.
Yeah, but
The
I think the whole year it's looked a lot better.
Oh
I
no,
know
for sure,
Caleb's
for
had
sure.
some bad games, but
It has definitely looked better. But anytime you put up 47 points on the Bengals, that it. I mean, it doesn't do a whole lot for me. You got to show it against a good team. One of the
that
craziest stats.
yeah.
One of the craziest stats from this game. So the Bears put up 47 points. You would think like Roma Dunze probably like had a couple catches, had a touchdown, probably had a nice fantasy day, right? Nope. How does Roma Dunze have 0 catches and Caleb Williams has 2 catches for 22 yards and a touchdown? I texted my fantasy group that I was like, I wonder what the odds would have been on betting like Caleb Williams gets more catches than Roma Dunze this week. It would not available betting odds, but would have been insane. I don't know how that happens. Crazy, crazy. I don't know what to make of that.
That's that that will never happen again.
Next up, the Bengals are on bye. They need it to get their defense a little bit right. I don't know. And then the Giants are going to the Bears.